Well, let me tell you how Hillary Clinton is pissing off Wall Street. You know, you might think it's over the scandals or whatever, whatever money she took or something that's going on in the Clinton Foundation or it's in Benghazi. Nah, they don't care about that. They don't care about nothing, man. It's all sweet talk. And yeah, they'll make speeches that they care about the USA. They'll make speeches that they're all for America. They're narcissistic scumbags. That's all there is to it, man. But you know why she pisses off? You know how she's pissing off the freaking elite in Wall Street? One thing she really said that pissed them off, and it's really simple. She says she's criticizing the 1%. She's criticizing the ultra wealthy. And she's taking money from them at the same time. Ooh, They don't like that. But they'll put up with it as long as she delivers. And right now she's delivering because, you know, everybody's coming out hot and heavy on all the scandals on her, and you know what's going to happen. And it'll go out the wayside because most of the public's freaking brain dead, you know? Which includes the conservatives that don't even like her because they're so wrapped up in, you know, nitpicking BS. And, you know, they're actually a major part of the whole stupid system as it is. You know, even the conservatives, including them, liberals and conservatives, they're all screwed up. You know, it's almost like everybody in the United States, the only thing they freaking know is obey the freaking system all the way. And, you know, it's almost like they think they're going to elect a leader and freaking fix it. Nope. You know what the problem is? The problem is we got too many freaking rules. But you know what? Conservatives like rules too. You know, the nitpickers sit behind desks and stuff like that. They like rules. But Hillary, she's basically insulting Wall Street. Well, she is insulting Wall Street when she says, I don't like, you know, the 1% are the problem in this country. The wealthy are the problem. And she's, you know, she's playing that for political purposes. They don't like that. Because even if it's helping her get a couple points in the polls, it's alerting the mass of people that there's a problem in Wall Street, blah, 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 you know, and what the freaking problem is, they don't like that. Especially since they're the ones giving her the big bucks, you know. So, you know, you can actually fight these yo-yos a lot of times in more shrewd ways. But, you know, one of the biggest things too is, you know, I said this before, cottage industry is actually one of the biggest things you can freaking really do to fight the elite. Because, you know, I had a video out and I was talking about even like restoring cars and, you know, I don't like when you pay big bucks for that kind of stuff and, you know, paint costs $500 a gallon. You know, I realize what's going on with that $500 a gallon to get the right stuff. You know, the price, you know, if you really break down the cost of why that costs that much, besides the profits, hey, it's going into CEOs and corporate managers' fat bonus pockets and all the other dilberts that are basically bureaucratic overhead that don't actually produce the product. Hell, man, I could say, you know, I'm changing the spark plug and I need somebody over there with a form that gets paid $50 or $100 an hour to check off that I torqued it to the right specification, and changing one spark plug could be worth a gazillion dollars. So I'm going to tell you this. Not only do you want to support Made in the USA, which is not necessarily going to knock out the elite, you want to support entrepreneurs, single sole proprietor businesses, and cottage industries. Then you're going to knock these yo-yos out. You know, if you freaking buy something that somebody made by hand, even if it's clothes, whatever, if they make it by hand and you're not buying it from them, you're going to freaking knock out Wall Street. So, I mean, you know, it's kind of funny. She has to insult the freaking people that are giving her money in order to get some more political clout with the freaking middle class. But, you know, the joke is, you know, everybody knows she's freaking on the payroll. You know, everybody knows she's always been on the payroll, man. She ain't even freaking drove a car since 1996. You know, she's you know, somebody drives her someplace everywhere. She ought to get a motorcycle, for crying out loud. You know, get in with their dykes on bikes or something. But anyway, you know, forget it, man. It's too far gone. It's bullshit. So, you know, she's actually walking a precarious rope in some ways, but I think the American public is stupid enough to elect her. They will. I've been saying that all along, man. They are that stupid. They're dumber than dirt, man. They're hopeless. But when shit goes down, I don't want to be part of that crowd, and I don't want to be part of the freaking conservative crowd, too, because, you know, you start looking at all the freaking excessive rules we have here in the United States, who's a major part of it, too? The conservative yo-yos, too. It isn't a matter of the liberals versus conservatives. It's about the obedient idiots that are freaking going along with everything out there that restricts our freedoms. You know? And, you know, you can figure this, too. I mean, I don't smoke weed or nothing. Bill Clinton would, you know. But, you know, the thing is, you know, look how many people got busted for weed, and the conservatives would be looking down on them like, oh, they deserve that. They're tough law. Fucking assholes. They really are assholes, man. I don't like conservatives or liberals. None of them. And, well, it's liberal, freaking socialist. But she's screwing up in some ways. And if she don't deliver, you know, if the public starts not liking her, see, this is where you can actually freaking make it trip her up. You know, it doesn't take, sometimes it's a Herculean effort to freaking knock that edge down. But if she's got to, like, if she keeps getting hammered with, hey, you've been taking money from Wall Street forever. You're part of the freaking system. You're part of the problem. She's going to probably come out with a lot more freaking saying, oh, you know, it's talking about Wall Street. And that'll piss him off some more. And if it backfires, and if everybody keeps pointing out, hey, you're part of the deal, she's going to keep saying, oh, more crap about Wall Street. And, you know, that just might freaking be the monkey wrench in the works for this lady. The problem is we don't have any pickings in this freaking presidential race, man. It's a joke. It's a joke. Because these assholes in Wall Street own the freaking damn thing. And like I said, the only way you're really going to fix this shit is you're going to have to deal with entrepreneurs, sole proprietors. Like I was talking about, you know, the paint supplies and stuff, man, and whatever the hell is in cars. I'm going to pay $500 to some damn PG corporation or whatever the hell it is. I'd buy it from the guy that makes the stuff, even if it isn't as good. That's what I'd do. And, you know what I mean? That's the way to do it. It's not even just buy USA. It's like you got to buy basically from the small companies too. And that'll put these guys down. That'll put them down. So, Wall Street, go to hell, man. Too bad there wasn't global warming, man. If there was global warming, these suckers would be going blub, blub, blub under the ocean. But there isn't any. But they're going to get some global freezing this winter. One good damn thing about these damn Wall Street assholes. Anyway, nobody likes them. Nobody liked them even way back when. You know, there was the muckrakers and a yellow journalist talking about, you know, the political machines way back at the turn of the century. They were talking about, you know, what was going on with the railroads, the oil companies, you know, and all this kind of crap. Nothing's changed. The only problem is it's gotten even worse. And like I said, if you really look back, you go way, 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 way back. You go way, way back to the turn of the century, when the United States was formed. Hey, the United States wasn't as wealthy back then in the late 1700s and early 1800s. You know, most of that freaking expansion came about in the late 1800s. But it wasn't as wealthy back then. But you know what it really was? It was freer because it was cottage industry. And cottage industry doesn't have a damn stock ticker. You just make the shit yourself and you do your stuff on your own. And, I don't know, maybe Hillary's going to drown like a rat. I don't know. It's hard to say. But Wall Street ain't going to ever freaking turn against her because she's got scandals. No way in hell. They might turn against her if she has to keep coming out and saying Wall Street's the problem. They don't like that. I'm fairly astute on that, what people think. You know, these rich bastards, they want you to do your bidding for them and then kiss their ass at the same time. And they're like, screw you, yo-yos, man. So she's caught between a rock and a hard place, but so be it. Too bad.